Hello everyone. So the third pillar of talent management is learning. Learning is another important and yet crucial pillar of talent management. Learning and development basically aims in achieving to meet the employee's learning and development skill. They ensure optimum human capital is being developed and optimized and utilized as well. They build the business management and leadership skill for a stronger executive team. लर्निंग एंड डेवलपमेंट का प्रोसेस थोड़ा सा कॉम्प्लेक्स होता है जिसमें 9 कंपोनेंट्स आते हैं. First of all is aligning with the business strategy. The first step contains a very primary task in develop because they have to basically develop and shape the business strategy with the company's goal as well as the business goal. They have to make sure the business strategy and the business goals are aligned with the company's goals and structure. The learning strategy should the L&D function here has to make sure that these both things are aligned with each other, and the learning strategy seeks to support professional development and build the capabilities across the company. The second step is co-ownership between business units and HR. एक कंपनी के डिफरेंट बिजनेस यूनिट्स होते हैं और उन बिजनेस यूनिट्स को ये चीज़ मेक श्योर करनी हो, L&D को बेसिकली ये चीज़ मेक श्योर करनी होती है कि जितने भी बिजनेस यूनिट्स हैं उनके फंक्शंस जो हैं दे आर अलाइंड विद द HR डिपार्टमेंट. They have to be co-owned with the HR department. They have to basically develop a very governance structure in which leadership from both groups share responsibility for prioritizing, designing, and securing funds for capability building programs. Then the third step, where they have to assess the capability gaps and estimate value. So once they have identified the business priorities and they have identified the goals are aligned with each other, then they can verify their employees can deliver on them or not. A task that may be more difficult than it sounds, but some companies make no effort to assess the company employees' capabilities, while others do that on a very high level as well. But L&D have to make sure that HR and the company's gap are being identified and they have been valued, so that once the gap is analyzed, then we move on to the fourth step and the most important component, which is designing the learning journey. They have to design the learning journey. For example, whatever the learning journey can be, कि L&D का basically function ये होता है कि वो classroom kind of a फील दे रहे होते हैं एक कंपनी को और एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन को, बिकॉज देयर टास्क इज टू मेक देयर एम्प्लॉयज लर्न एंड डेवलप देमसेल्फ, सो दे हैव टू डिलीवर द इमेंस वैल्यू. सो व्हाट दे हैव टू डू इज L&D का बेसिकली फंक्शन ये होता है कि L&D डिफरेंट प्रोग्राम्स डिज़ाइन करता है, कंटिन्यूस लर्निंग अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ देता है अपने एम्प्लॉयज़ को सो दैट दे कैन लर्न एंड परफॉर्म वेल. तो उनको फील्ड वर्क दिए जाते हैं, क्लासरूम सेशंस दिए जाते हैं, समटाइम डिजिटल लर्निंग दी जाती है, सोशल लर्निंग दी जाती है, ऑन द जॉब कोचिंग एंड मेंटोरिंग की जाती है, कुछ वर्कशॉप्स रखी जाती हैं जिससे दे कैन लर्न ईजिली एंड दे कैन ग्रूम देमसेल्फ and perform better on the job. Then after these sessions are being done, the L&D basically execute and scale up, basically measure what those classrooms कि उनकी efficacy कितनी थी, उनकी efficiency कितनी थी, and जितने initiatives लिए गए वो sufficient थे या मजीद उसमें कुछ additions करनी है. Are there any gap for the fundings as well, and is there any gap which need to be fulfilled and filled or not? Then the sixth step is the measure and impact of the business performance. Then they basically what they do is they measured it by using their KPIs, and the first indicator looks at business excellence and the second looks at learning excellence. बिजनेस एक्सीलेंस और लर्निंग एक्सीलेंस दोनों को अलाइन कर दिया जाता है जिससे लोगों के बिहेवियर और उनके परफॉर्मेंस को ऑब्जर्व किया जाता है. एंड लास्ट ऑफ ऑल एक ऑपरेशनल एक्सीलेंस KPIs होता है जो कि बेसिकली जज करता है या गेज करता है डाटा के हाउ वेल दिस इन्वेस्टमेंट रिसोर्सेज इन द कॉर्पोरेट एकेडमी वर यूज्ड. Then the seventh step is कि इंटीग्रेशन एंड L&D इंटरवेंशन इनटू HR प्रोसेस. L&D को देन इंटरवेन करना पड़ता है HR के प्रोसेस में, एंड देन ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ द अलाइनमेंट एंड द बेसिस ऑफ द सेशन the HR plays another role, and in the L&D plays another role in the agenda of HR, and they also help in recruitment, onboarding, performance management, promotion, workforce and succession planning. Then they have to enable the 7-20-10 framework. 7-20-10 framework means that 70% learning takes place on the job, 20% through interaction and collaboration with other employees, and 10% through formal learning intervention. जैसे कि मैंने आपको बताया क्लासरूम सेशंस हुए थे, ये डिजिटल लर्निंग क्राइटेरिया हुआ था, तो इसके थ्रू जो लर्निंग होती है दैट इज 10%. तो 70% जो लोगों की लर्निंग होती है वो थ्रू देयर जॉब होती है. वट एवर दे आर लर्निंग थ्रू जॉब, जो भी वो जॉब पे परफॉर्म कर रहे हैं, मेंटरशिप कर रहे हैं, कोचिंग हो रही है, ये सब चीज़ें 10% पे हैं, और 20% is through their collaboration and interaction with their managers, with the other co-workers and the colleagues. Then 9th step is system and learning technology application. Then they have to make sure that they are technology oriented. They are learning the current technology invention that's being used. Mobile, for example, आजकल मोबाइल फोन्स का दौर है, तो मोबाइल लर्निंग एप्स आ गई हैं, परफॉर्मेंस सपोर्ट सिस्टम्स आ गए हैं, पोलिंग सिस्टम्स आ गए हैं, लर्निंग वीडियोस प्लेटफॉर्म दिए जा रहे हैं. So there are different platforms being granted to employees as well. So this is how the leaders of L&D need to revolutionize their approach by creating a great learning strategy that aligns with the business strategy as well as with the HR, and they have to identify and enable those capabilities to achieve the success and goal of the organization as a whole. Thank you.